So how do we provide cover to the concrete? So we provide cover to the concretes with the help of these blocks that you see over here. These blocks, and these blocks we call as the cover blocks. So how do we make the cover blocks? The cover blocks we make of the standard depth, and that depth depends upon the how much cover we want to provide, that we'll talk about in a while. These cover blocks are made up of cement and sand in the ratio of 1:1. So if you add 1 meter cube of cement, then you add 1 meter cube of sand, and you make these blocks. So these blocks are placed above the formwork. So this is my formwork, and below the rebar, so that your rebars get lifted a little bit, and when you pour the concrete on it, then you get a cover over here. So let me show you another picture. So this is a picture of a beam and a slab. So if I cut a section at this position, then what I will see? So I'll draw from the formwork. So this is my formwork level. And here I have got the reinforcement of the beam. The beam reinforcement will look like this. And here I have got the slab reinforcement. So the slab reinforcement goes like this, right? Okay, and I've also got the stirrup over here. Okay, that's too much of detail. So below this reinforcement we have got the cover blocks like this, and once you pour the concrete will all set up here, so that you get a gap between the reinforcement and the concrete. So once this formwork is removed, there will be a concrete surface exposed, and this we call as the concrete cover. So I'll just enlarge this section over here. So we have got a beam, and this is my slab portion, and let me say that this is my slab top once the concreting is done. And this is not the formwork but the surface of the concrete. So I've got my rebars here, here and here, and then I've got my stirrup. So before the concrete is actually poured into this, so you put the cover blocks here so that you get the cover. Now there are two kinds of covers. So one we call as the clear cover, and second one is the effective cover. So this is the surface of my reinforcement, and if I take a distance from this surface of this reinforcement up to this face of this concrete, this distance I call as the clear cover, and it is represented by CC. So next one is the effective cover. So if I take from the surface of this concrete up to the center of this rebar, this distance I call as the effective cover. The term or the length that we'll normally use is the clear cover.